Hey everybody, welcome to Peace, Love, and Chaos. I'm Kelly. How's your chaos going? How's your peace? It's March 2025 here in the States. Things are definitely chaotic. The news cycle, as per usual, is faster and faster. And, I like to read articles from local, national, global, what's going on in the world, not just my small part of the world, but the whole world. And how does all that fit together? So I love putting the puzzle pieces together. I love watching human behavior and the patterns and trying to figure out why people do the things that they do. Why do they make the choices that they make? And a lot of that has to do with values and beliefs. What do we believe in? That's going to dictate what we do, what we say, what our choices and decisions are. Um, and I find it really fascinating. When it gets too chaotic or too crazy or too intense, I pull back. I kind of get back in the center of the merry-go-round where it's calmer, it's quieter, it's the spinning is not so intense. So yeah, I do that intentionally. So I've been thinking about the beliefs. So what do we believe? What are our values and what are our beliefs? And typically those come from our families, from when we were kids growing up, and without even thinking about it. We believe, I don't know, the chocolate ice cream is better than vanilla ice cream. We believe that. Sunny blue skies are better than cloudy, rainy skies. I don't know. There's lots of things that we can believe in, but things that we are used to or comfortable with, or things that we've just, we've heard a lot, and it's like, oh, yeah, I believe that. Know that you can change your beliefs at any time. So there's that. But let's talk a little bit more about beliefs. So I grew up believing that people are good. They are inherently good, and I can see the good in people's hearts. Now they don't always act that way. Their behavior doesn't always match what I see and what I believe. That can be to my detriment at some points in time, but I truly do believe that inherently people can be good. But I see people's behaviors as well. And, if they show you their behavior, you gotta believe them. So if that's how they're choosing to show up in the world, however that may be, you gotta believe them. So I finally come to that realization over my years on this earth. So what what's under that though? Like the beliefs. What are the layers under the beliefs and the values? Um, so let's say, for instance, I tell you that I believe that grass is purple. Grass is purple. It's always been purple. It's not green. It's not supposed to be green. There are a bunch of people that have been telling us the grass is green for our whole lives, for decades, decades. And it's been a cover up. Grass is naturally purple. And so these people have been had been manufacturing green grass all this time. I believe that grass is purple. And I believe that people that think that grass is green, there's something wrong with them. And they've been trying to pull the wool over our eyes all this time. And I'm really angry about it. And that's something that I want to fix because I think that's wrong that they've been lying to us all this time. They think that grass is green. That's not true. Those people that think grass is green, they're not good people. They're really not good people. They are trying to slight the world. Grass is purple. Grass is naturally purple. I think that grass should be purple. We should have purple grass all over the world. And it's just a shame that these people made grass green. They've been lying to us. They've been lying to us. And they've been taking our money for green grass when it's really purple. Now, if I kept telling you that the grass is purple over and over and over again, maybe you would start to think that, hmm, there could be some truth to that, especially if I'm really convicted about it and I start threatening people and that people are bad that think that grass is green. And you've been lied to. You've been you've been robbed. You've been just yeah, you've been taken for a ride around the block thinking that grass is green. Grass is really purple. And how could they do that to grass? What did grass ever do to them? So, just an example of how beliefs can get kind of screwed up if you're listening to maybe people that aren't telling you the truth, perhaps, or they're spinning their own belief, or they're spinning their tale, or maybe there's there's some layers underneath that, layers of power and control that they stand to gain something from telling you that grass is purple and getting you to believe that grass is purple and getting you to believe that anybody that thinks grass is green is crazy or bad or criminal or lying or trying to take something from you. I'm trying to take something from you because I think the grass is green. So just a little word to the wise on beliefs. Don't believe everything you hear. Even if you hear it over and over and over again from different sources, what's underneath that? What's underneath that? Is that true? Connect with yourself. Does that feel true to you? True in your gut? I don't know. Grass is purple. Well, I've never seen purple grass. Hmm. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I mean, maybe in Easter baskets, the little plastic grass. Huh. I guess if it's something that interests me or think is important, I could research it. Different sources. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, that's how I go about trying to figure out what's true and what my beliefs are, what I deem as, yeah, yeah, I believe that or I don't believe this, and that's how I operate. I check in with myself. If something doesn't feel right to me, I definitely research it. If it's something important, if it's something that's ancillary and doesn't impact me or I don't think is very important, then maybe I won't spend the time. But sometimes we change our beliefs over time because we learn more information. There's no way that as a human being we have all of the knowledge in the whole world. There's no way because then there's tomorrow. There's in the next 5 minutes. I'm smarter now than I was 5 minutes ago. I know more now. I have more experience now than I did 5 minutes ago. Maybe something has happened to change my opinion, to change my belief, and that's okay. I have a friend that gave me these cards, and it's probably backwards. Yeah, sorry, it's backwards. So it says, Your opinions aren't tattoos. You can change them anytime. And that is true. And so what I see is people are clinging desperately to beliefs that maybe 6 months ago, 6 years ago, 16 years ago, 60 years ago, they wouldn't have ever believed. But now they're believing something very different. It's very interesting to watch and a little distressing and a little chaotic. That's an understatement. So, um, like this always seems to turn to politics, and I don't know that I want to shift to politics, but let's just think about that. Okay, so beliefs. If I believe that Mm, I can't think of anything else except for politics. Current events. How about current events? Um, yeah, well, let's make it more personal. Relationships. So you get into a new relationship or you meet a new friend, and you gen genuinely think that this person is a good person, and they're very kind, and they're very complimentary, and you're enjoying getting to know them. And then, I don't know, several weeks go by, and you find out that they have some beliefs that are very different from yours. And maybe that doesn't sit well with you. Maybe it's not just a matter of they prefer vanilla over chocolate, or tacos over pizza. Maybe it's not something as, generic as that, surface level as that. Maybe it's something deeper, like there are groups of people that they don't like or that they don't feel deserve the same rights as everybody else. That's kind of a big thing. That's a big deal to me. Um, so maybe in the beginning, I thought that person was a really nice person, a good person, but then I find out some of their deep-seated beliefs that go against my beliefs and my values. And so I'm going to change my opinion of that person. And I'm probably going to distance myself from that person because I'm not going to spend time with a person that we don't have like really important beliefs and values, that we don't align on that. Um, I might talk to them a little bit, see, what's the root cause of that? Are they aware of that? And if they're clinging desperately to those beliefs that are so very different than mine, have a nice day. Have a nice life. That's okay. So anyway, grass is purple, right? Grass is purple. Can't believe that people that think the grass is green are still, working in the government and working, have good jobs and getting paid well, that they really think, who are these people that think grass is green? Grass is purple. Grass is purple. Wink, wink. Anyway, what are your values and your beliefs? What is your belief system? How has it changed over your lifetime, or has it? Have you thought about it? What do your beliefs do for you? So when we think about our values and our beliefs and how we operate in the world, that's our truth. And so it's easy to operate on our values and beliefs when things are going well. What happens when things are not going well? Does that change your values and beliefs? Does it change how you operate in the world? So, if there's a lot of chaos or pressure or stress or fear, what does fear do for your values and beliefs? So, if when everything is calm and normal, you believe that everybody should be treated fairly and equally, and everybody, all every person on the earth, all humanity are um, loved and deserve the fair treatment and same treatment. But then when there's pressure and other belief systems being thrown around and chaos and fear, threats, if you go against a power structure that's saying that no, not everybody has the same rights, that certain groups of people are less valuable and don't have the same rights. And if this power structure is threatening with power and fear, that if they find other people that that are trying to protect them or um, rally with them, these groups of people, then you're going to have the same fate as them. So that fear and that threat, what does that do to your values and your beliefs? Do you still hold on to your values and beliefs? Do you still operate in the world as your true self? Are you courageous enough to operate in the world with your true values and beliefs? Or does that fear knock you off your block? Does that make you question your values and beliefs? Do you start questioning the color of grass because somebody keeps saying over and over again that grass is purple and that people have been lying to you your whole life that grass is not green, it's actually purple? Just something to think about. What happens when threats and power and pressure and chaos and fear cloud your values and beliefs? Do you allow that? Or do you remind yourself who you are and what you believe in, and what you've always believed in? Just some thoughts for today. Hope you are well. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time. Bye.